What was the first moment actually that you got in the spotlight a little bit of a more true what, or do you remember what?
Well, he's been Armin's been playing my stuff for a while, but I think the first time that really happened was he had the State of Trance party 450, the 450th episode in New York City, and he invited me as one of the guest DJs, and that was huge for me. I mean,
At what moment in your career were you already established a little bit, or was it?
I was somewhat established, like established enough that he knew me, but it was about a year and 3 months ago, and that party really, it was a huge crowd, and it was aired all over the world, and eventually after that party, I think I was able to sort of gain a little bit of speed as far as getting my name out there.
Because I'm not from the States, so I couldn't tell, but trance, of course, here in Europe is a pretty broad,
a lot bigger,
big genre. How is that in New York? Are you then one of the few guys, or is it growing also now a little
I'm
bit?
one of the few, but it's growing. There's a lot of great producers out there. Every month there's a new friend of mine getting signed, and it's always great to see. There's a lot of great producers in the West, in Cali, California, Texas, Tritonal, and it's just a lot of exciting stuff happening.
But is there something you can benefit from that is a bit more overseeable, because it's not so huge? Maybe that it's still a little bit, you know, the people personally. Maybe that's.
Yeah, there's a very, I mean, there's a really clear connection between a lot of the artists in the States, similar to the Netherlands. Everyone kind of knows each other, and it's really exciting. Some of the music that's coming out of a lot of American producers. I think there's some albums that I've heard that aren't out yet, but hopefully soon. From some of these producers, that's an exciting sort of American trance sound.
Can you describe then maybe what's the difference between American trance sound and European? Could you tell?
Well, it's something I'm calling American trance, but
Well,
there's a lot of artists, to name a few, I guess. Breakfast is part of Ferry Corsten's label. Andrew Bayer, he's on Anjuna Beats. They're making this really, they're doing something similar to what I'm doing with this sort of thinking beyond just like the typical trance, and adding new sounds and experimental sounds and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun to have guys, you know, making that stuff as well, and they're close to home. So.